What's going on, guys? Today we are taking a look at Optimus Prime. Specifically, this figure we have in front of us is the original, or I should say the second, Optimus Prime from the Transformers Beast Hunters line. Now this is a Cyberverse class figure of Optimus Prime, though Hasbro saw fit to take this mold and, well, upscale it just a bit. In terms of things that Hasbro has done with its molds, this is one of the weirdest. We've never really had a small, super small figure upscaled to a Voyager class figure before. Now, I do want you guys to take note. These figures are almost identical, down to even the basic molding. It's like Hasbro just took the zoom function of their internet browser and went, magnify by 400%. Yes, the bigger figure does have some more coloring and some better paint apps than this little guy, but it shares almost the exact same posability, and the transformation is virtually identical. So we'll take this guy and put him off to the side for right now. So here we have Prime in Voyager class big Tonka truck mode. Now I want to say straight up, this figure is not bad. I am really surprised at that this figure is not bad at all. Just don't really look at him from the back, because he's kind of a mess from the back. But from the front, he's not bad. My only complaint really in robot mode is this green. I don't know what it is with Hasbro trying to introduce lime green into Prime's modes. I just don't get it. Posability of this figure is actually quite good. Head, unfortunately, does not move. Shoulders are on a ball joint with a swivel just underneath that. Then plastic ratcheting arms. No real torso articulation, but double ratchets in the legs, and then ratchets in the knees. So you're getting a lot of ratchety goodness on this guy, surprisingly. And the plastic quality is amazing, to be honest. I'm shocked at just how solid this figure feels. I mean, this figure is going to be fantastic for little kids. This sucker is going to be able to take some serious punishment. Now, that was a look at the robot mode real quick. Let's take a look at the weapons. Again, they're all this stupid lime green color. We have a launcher, which is very similar to his Cyberverse counterpart launcher, and it is one of these pressure launchers, and it actually does fire really nicely, surprisingly. He also comes with this giant Autobot symbol shield. If you look carefully, notice it's full of holes. I mean, they're just holes all over the place. This is the most useless shield ever, especially if you're going to be fighting a Predacon. I mean, they could just stick their tails through these holes. And again, lime green. Why? I don't understand. Finally, a Star Saber. A clear lime green plastic Star Saber. You, my friend, are getting repainted. I don't care what I have to do. I'm going to repaint this thing, because lime green. Just why? Decked out and ready for battle, Prime looks pretty good. Though, again, the lime green is really distracting and annoying. That's just a personal pet peeve of mine. You might like the lime green. I'm not a fan of it. But the sword, the shield, and the cannon do work on the figure. And overall, the figure actually looks pretty good. Prime's transformation is virtually identical to his Cyberverse counterpart. Start by taking the arms and twisting them around, making sure that they are completely straight. Turn the figure around and fold up the robot head into the back. And then what we're going to do is kind of take the entire body and pull the bottom part of the torso away from the vehicle, or from the chest, and then take the shoulders and swing them underneath, exactly like the Cyberverse figure. Then reach in between the legs and flip up the capture cage, and just kind of leave the legs down and spread out, and then just fiddle with it until you can get the arms folded and snapped into the shoulders, like that. And then these will fold in and accordion up. So fold them underneath and accordion them up, snap them together, and then bring the legs up into place and fold the feet up into the bottom of the soles, snap these guys together, and that's it. That's the vehicle mode. As you can see, Prime's vehicle mode is virtually identical to his Cyberverse counterpart, which I'll show you here in a second. Though there is a little bit more in the terms of detailing, though I still just, lime green, hate lime green. Anyway, so here is the Cyberverse figure. As you can see, structurally they are identical. It's really, really weird. What I would love to do is take the color scheme for this guy and paint Prime like that. I just think the color scheme for the Cyberverse figure is better. But as a giant blown-up Cyberverse figure, this is actually pretty good. Now, you can attach all of his weapons in this mode, and you can first put the shield up top, and then the sword and the cannons go on either side of the capture cage, like that. And there you go. He looks absolutely ridiculous with the weapons attached, though, so I normally just leave them off. Overall, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. This isn't a perfect figure by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a lot more solid than I was initially giving Hasbro credit for. I thought that this was going to be a floppy mess of a figure that would be just a disaster. And it's turned out to be incredibly solid. And the transformation, while simple, does work very well. And yeah, there's not a great choice in color schemes with the lime green, as I've mentioned. But, you know, this figure's not bad. For kids, for young kids, this figure is going to be great. They are going to love this Prime. And to be honest, that's what the name of the game is about. Transformers are a toy for children, for kids. And this is a great toy, a great transforming toy for a small child. Like, we're talking like 3 or 4. Any older, and I think they might get a little bored with it, but it's a nice, simple transformation, and overall, it's a good quality figure. Even the face sculpt is pretty good. There's a lot to like here. There's not a lot of hate that I've got for this figure, other than the paint scheme. And, you know, if you're a Transformers fan, this might actually be worth picking up. Now, that being said, I still recommend getting the original Voyager-class Beast Hunters Optimus Prime over this guy. I think that's a better figure for the fan, for the Transformers fan who's a little bit older. But this guy, there's nothing wrong with it, other than the green. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video review of Beast Hunters Voyager-class Optimus Prime. I'll catch you next time.